I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce constitution and constitutional. So when we look at the word constitution, first of all, you'll notice that I haven't capitalized this word. That's because constitution can refer to, it's a noun. We also have the Constitution, which we use in the US to talk about the Constitution of the United States. If you were writing that word, you would capitalize it because it's a proper noun, a name for the Constitution. But this kind of constitution doesn't need a capital letter. So constitution is a long enough word that it has two syllables which are stressed. The main syllable stress is on the to, constitution. Therefore, that has a clear vowel and you're going to hold that syllable longer. Like I usually recommend for any multisyllabic words, if you start on the stressed syllable and then build from there, it may be easier to get the vowel sounds and the rhythm correct. So in this case, you would try to, tuition, constitution. That way you can feel and hear that the to is the most important part. That's where we land rhythmically and where we have our clear vowel. But constitution has enough syllables that it also has a clear vowel in the first syllable, con. So letter C-O-N say con when the syllable is stressed. For example, contact, concept. And they say con when the syllable is unstressed, like consider, concern, etc. So in constitution, there is some stress there. It's not the main stress though. I don't want constitution, I want constitution. So I have a little bit of length here and the clear vowel on my con syllable. So letter O typically does say vowel ah when it's stressed. Then we have here letter I, which is unstressed in the second syllable, consta, consta. This T is a true T because it's part of that ST blend. I wrote it here with more of a schwa, like an sound, but you can say constitution or constitution. It doesn't matter as long as you have a reduced vowel there. So I'm not saying that vowel for very long. I'm actually almost skipping it. Constitution, constitution. So it's a very short little addition to my after my T sound. Then similarly, in the dictionary, you might not even see a vowel for this shun syllable. I wrote it here with letter U because, again, it could be a little bit of a schwa sound, even a little bit of an I sound, constitution, constitution. You just want to go as quickly as you can from your SH to your N sound, shun, shun. Very light and very reduced vowel. You may also want to practice this one syllable at a time. Constitution or constitution. You can see how I switched back and forth between the I vowel and the vowel because it doesn't matter too much. Because when I'm putting them together faster and quicker, I'm really going to use a reduced vowel there. Constitution, constitution, constitution. Then when we add the letters AL to say something is a constitutional or to use constitutional as a describing word, chanel, there we definitely have our schwa. So constitutional, the end of the word is going to be our SH sound, our schwa, null, and then again, probably no vowel here for this letter A. So to make sure that there's a syllable, when I do constitution, I can be really short on that. Constitutional, shunal, I have a little bit of an sound there. So then I would say shun, constitutional. That L is a syllabic L, meaning there might be a little schwa before it, but basically you're moving right from the N to the L. The L itself counts as the whole syllable without really much of a vowel. This is the same as in words like conditional, informational. The null sound is you're just moving from the N to that dark L with the tongue, back of the tongue down and the front of the tongue lifted for the L sound. Once you can say constitution and constitutional, do practice them in some short phrases so that you can get the rhythm and the vowel sounds correct as you're speaking. You might try, for example, that's part of the Constitution. Some people feel the Constitution needs to be updated to reflect more modern government. People are concerned about their constitutional rights. I like to take a daily constitutional. That's also a noun for a walk. Okay, Thank you for this request. If you have a word or a phrase you'd like to see me cover in our Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday. We have our live question and answer class. You can get the full Word of the Day classes as well as definitions for the words in our free Word of the Day course on speechmodification.com. Just go to our courses page and check out the Word of the Day course. It's a great way to work on your pronunciation as well as your vocabulary. And while you're there, check out our Sounds of English course that helps build all of the different sounds of English so that you can pronounce any word that you like and be aware of accent error patterns that you may have. All of our courses are either free or available for under $2, so they're a great bargain to help you improve your speech and communication. Check them out on speechmodification.com. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.